from near 9,000 to 30,000. How do we get there? It's now May. You're calling this by the end of the year, Jehan.
Thanks so much for having me. Yeah, I think 10 years out from the Bitcoin story, we're starting to see a story become reality. And what people are really seeing now is that cryptocurrency is not going away. And you don't have to take my word for it. It's Facebook, it's Jamie Dimon, it's Rakuten, it's Fidelity, all who are getting in this space, either in building infrastructure or providing services. So that's first. It's going to drive mindshare and drive adoption. Second, I think what we're seeing is a counter-cyclical argument with the recent disappointments of Uber and Lyft IPOing in the market. People are looking for a different type of tech story and one that's perhaps accessible to all. And finally, the Bitcoin halving is coming, and traditionally that's pushed the price in double-digit percentage. So a combination of these three factors, I think, will really see us getting from where we are now to 30,000.
So do you think this just remains a Bitcoin story? Do some of the other coins fall by the wayside and we start to look at Bitcoin as, I guess, a safe haven?
Bitcoin is the biggest brand. It's the massive elephant in the room, and it definitely has a center of gravity that many other cryptocurrencies and coins benefit from. It's going to pull up the rest of the market, but in truth, many of the different applications that back the cryptocurrencies of their own right are developing on their own story and developing utility. So these are the other altcoins that have their own large market caps, like Ether, which is coming up to its own all-year highs.
So what other coins would you be looking at, though? Because obviously you've got this very bullish coin on call, I should say, on Bitcoin. But what other ones are going to, I guess, perform as well or nearly as well?
From a utility standpoint, we're seeing Ethereum as the lead, the rate of adoption and the rate of development that the Ethereum team in providing a decentralized global computer is just astounding. People keep saying that Ethereum is going away, but it's not going away. It's still one of the largest coins in the world with the largest developer audience. And I think Vitalik Buterin, the 24-year-old founder of Ethereum, being on stage with Satya Nadella at the recent Microsoft conference really shows not just how much traction there is on the ground, but also who are determining the future of technology. So I think Ethereum is definitely a bullish call. I'm also interested to see what it does. I think Ripple's made great headway in providing different types of payment currencies.
We're looking at the SEC, of course, still waiting for this ETF from Bitcoin. What implications is that going to have for the space?
Well, Commissioner Pierce has said that it is the time for an ETF, but there are still questions which are outstanding, and that's fair. To be honest, I'm not waiting with bated breath on an ETF to be listed anytime soon. If it does, great. But to be honest, we're going to be getting major traction and major volume increase from people like Fidelity, who's offering now kind of institutional custody and trading, to E-Trade, to Ameritrade, to Rakuten. Samsung is now putting a cryptocurrency wallet. And all of these different factors are going to drive adoption regardless of whether the ETF comes tomorrow or in 10 years.